From Charlotte Comedy Theater at VAPA, it's Late Night Regrets. With special guest, comedian Julie Tuggle. Improviser, Tony Galardi. With music by Josh Daniel. And $1,000 Movie. Now introducing tonight's host, Ann Kraus.
Yes! Woo! Awesome! Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Late Night Regrets. I am so happy to see all of you. My name is Ann Kraus, and I will be your tour guide for tonight's festivities. The focus of tonight's show, our theme per se, is technology. Artificial intelligence, really. We're going to really hone in on that artificial intelligence. I'm sure you've heard of it. And if you haven't, you might want to crawl out from under that rock, apply some sunscreen, because you got a lot to learn. You might have heard about this woman. She actually created a boyfriend using artificial intelligence. Did you hear about this? Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad idea. But then he started cheating on her. Not good. The way she found out, she found another woman's flash drive in her computer. In January of 2023, this year, ChatGPT gained 100 million users. That's more than Instagram. Okay, so we now have one thing that's soul-crushing, can create a fake life for us, and can kind of cause the demise of the human race, and Instagram, right? You might have heard about this one in the news. There's a Florida man, he got arrested because he was pointing a gun in an Instagram post. Not cool, dude, not cool. But here's the thing. Here's the real kicker to this. They sent the warrant through a DM. What we can do in our lifetimes, AI can do in a day. They can play better chess. They can pick better stocks. They can even create better scams. You know that you're in it for an AI-generated scam if it's asking for gift cards to Micro Center. Yeah, you know who you are. Yeah. But of course, there is an upside to AI, right? For healthcare, I mean, this can develop better drugs. It can cure cancer. I'm sorry, folks, I'm sorry. George, I see somebody who's been ghosting me for a while. George, is that you?
Hey, yeah, Ann, it's me. What's up?
Get up here. You were supposed to be a guest on tonight's show. This is really awkward. And I haven't been getting any responses from you.
Yeah, sorry about that. Don't really have a lot of time.
Well, kind of being a bad friend, I'm not going to lie. You couldn't even respond to my text?
Come on, Ann. I'm going to guess you didn't see my latest Instagram post. I said I'm not any longer responding to text. I'm only responding to DMs, clapbacks, and tweets about Pete Davidson.
Oh.
That's it. I'm not doing anything else.
I guess I missed all of that.
Yeah, clearly. If you had seen it, you'd also know that I had a very busy week. I got a new dog this week.
Oh. So cute.
Thank you, thank you.
I had no idea. I'm really sorry. I didn't know that.
Yeah, obviously, pretty good excuse, all right? I've been posting about it all week on Facebook.
Well, I didn't really mean to be a bad friend, but I don't check Facebook that much.
Well, honestly, Ann, that's on you, all right? If you had seen it, you would have noticed there was a link to my Snapchat story where I obviously told everyone else I also got a new job this week.
A new job?
Yeah.
Fantastic. So you've gotten a new job, a new dog. Dang, you're busy.
Yeah.
How's the new job?
Well, Ann, if you took 2 seconds to read my blog, okay, you would have known the title of that post was, "Don't Ask Me About My New Job."
Oh. I guess it's not going very well then.
No, Ann, it's going great, okay? I just can't talk about it. It's top secret.
Okay, top secret. So you must be doing something really important.
Yeah, I posted all about it on LinkedIn. You just don't keep up with me, okay?
Okay, so if this is top secret, why are you posting about it on LinkedIn?
Whoa. Okay, what I choose to talk about between myself and my 1,400 closest friends is my business, all right? Back off.
Okay, fine. Jeez, okay, I clearly can't keep up with all of your socials.
Well, who's the bad friend now, Ann?
Oh my God, you are unbelievable.
Look, I don't want to fight about it, okay? Just hit me up on Friendster sometime and we'll go out for a drink.
A drink?
Yeah, we'll get a drink.
I've been sober for 10 years, you know that.
Oh, so now I'm supposed to know everything about your life. What am I, the Wikipedia of Ann? No.
World's best friend, worst friend, George Smith, everybody. So let's get back to technology, shall we? So for our talk show here, I decided to actually use AI to create a monologue for us. Thought it would be interesting to see, right? But so I gave it a couple prompts, you know, talk show and Charlotte and everything, but our producers got involved and they got very nervous and they said we had to have a lawyer up here with me while I'm reading this. And so I found one just outside, Friday night, 10 o'clock in Charlotte. I did what I could. And so if I could have Larry, the lawyer, come on up here and join me, I'm going to be reading from my iPad the new... Hi, Larry.
Hi. I'm actually really glad that you called. I recently got let go from my last gig at the Uptown Cabaret, but they let me go because I was sniffing the money too much. So thank you, I appreciate it.
Okay, so you were sniffing the money.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Why don't we just get right to the monologue that was created by artificial intelligence, okay? So, here we go. Is everybody ready? This is written by AI. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Late Night Regrets. Buckle up and get ready for a hilarious ride through the wacky world of Charlotte, North Carolina. This city has a funny bone that's as big as its heart.
Sorry, Ann. Just to be clear to the audience, you can't actually buckle up your seats in here, so laugh at your own risk, but the show will not pay for any damages if you fall out.
Okay, let's try this one.
Yeah.
If you're a sports fan, the Carolina Panthers won't disappoint. You can cheer them on at the Bank of America Stadium, or if you're a basketball enthusiast, the Charlotte Hornets will have you on the edge of your seat.
No, that one, well, that's just factually incorrect. The Charlotte Hornets couldn't even win a top draft pick, and the Panthers always disappoint.
Wow. All right. I'm going to move on. Okay?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
And you foodies, you can rejoice. Charlotte's culinary scene is flourishing. From down-home Southern cooking to international flavors, the city's diverse dining options will tantalize your taste buds. And don't forget to try some mouth-watering Charlotte barbecue.
That's great. Charlotte barbecue is on point.
Okay.
But, quick disclaimer, Charlotte Comedy Theater is not liable for any bathroom-related damages that could occur from barbecue consumption, so eat responsibly.
Okay. May I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, please, I would need my payment
Has it
here.
been 5 minutes already?
It's, yeah. Here we perfect.
Oh, God.
Thank you. You can continue. Yeah.
Thanks. Okay. And let's not forget the crazy weather here in Charlotte. 1 minute, it's hotter than a jalapeno's temper. And the next, it's cooler than your in-laws' response to your stand-up comedy career. We're good with that one?
You know, I'll allow it, but I think a couple more minutes have passed, so if I could just have the rest now, that'd be great.
Well, all right, one of them's ripped, but...
This'll
right.
do just fine. Oh, thank you for this. This is
Okay, I'm going to carry
just
on.
as good. Yeah,
Okay.
Perfect.
Now, Charlotte is known for its southern hospitality, but I swear they take it to an extreme. I once asked for directions, and not only did the person give me detailed instructions, but they also invited me over for a home-cooked meal. It's like the whole city is determined to fatten you up with kindness.
Now, and that's just factually wrong. Of course, we all know that kindness can't fatten you up. It has no nutritional value.
I don't have any more money.
This
Okay,
is fine.
all
I
right.
can use these.
Okay, so remember that laughter is the best medicine and Charlotte is the prescription.
Now, again, we are not advising that you trade in your actual prescription drugs for laughter. It won't work the same. But if anyone has some, please let me know.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
Oh,
Thank you, Larry.
oh, thank
you
you.
so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
Good.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay. All right, so it sounds like that might have been a swing and a miss when it comes to AI generating a monologue, but that doesn't mean we don't have a great show for you tonight. We have the improv craziness of Tony G. We have our own Josh Daniel here in Charlotte, who is going to be providing some music for us. And when we get back, we have some stand-up comedy from our own Julie Tuggle. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Hey, I'm Andrew.
And I'm Ryan.
And we're fake adults. Legally considered. Not sure. I mean,
The
legal's still out.
legality.
So on an airplane, would I prefer to sit on the aisle or next to the window?
Window. Because who wouldn't?
Well, that would be me. I don't like, stepping over people to go on the bathroom, so I have that free access to. I have to
almost
pee.
said-
Shut up.
If I had to read a book, would I choose to read 50 Shades of Grey or Harry Potter? And I said,
I said Harry Potter.
yeah, and I said 50 Shades of Harry Potter. all day.
Gwen. Welcome back, everybody, to Late Night Regrets. So glad to see you all. Yes. Awesome. Joining us now is a very, very funny lady. Her name is Julie Tuggle, and I'm going to have her come up here. She's going to do some stand-up for you guys, and then we're going to have a chat. Please welcome to the stage Julie Tuggle, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, well, we don't need a mic. We don't need no stinking mic. For my third act in life, I decided to try stand-up comedy. I really like going out to the retirement communities. They go have their supper at 4 o'clock, and then I come in and do my show, and if they don't like my show, they still have something to look forward to. After supper, I go out to the breweries. Now, at the breweries, most of the people there are millennials and Gen Zs like yourselves. But, here's the thing. I don't really fit in. Yeah. I mean, it's like, it's like starting out a new high school in the middle of your senior year, and you're just sitting by yourself in the cafeteria, and everybody's staring at you. And then you find out you're 35 years older than all the other students. Sometimes you don't feel welcome. Sometimes I feel about as welcome as a colony of E. coli on the deviled eggs at a family reunion. Or a box of Krispy Kremes at a Weight Watchers meeting. Or a big red pimple that makes its debut on prom night. Hey! Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, let me just think here for a minute. Yeah. I got to the comedy scene a little late in life. And I'm a little sensitive about my age, so all you millennials and Gen Zs can stop asking me if I'm working on my bucket list. The answer is yes. And I don't need an early time slot, so I'm not up past my bedtime. But I appreciate it, because driving around Charlotte for a place to park at night is very stressful. And with the money I save on Xanax, I can take an Uber. Here's the thing. Age 60 is the new 40. Thank you, thank you. So that means all you millennials can stop. All you millennials are still going to bed with your blankies. And Gen Zs, you haven't even been born yet. You're just floating around the cosmos like stardust. So you can put that in your hookah and smoke it. I told that joke the other night, and this man yelled out, "Okay, boomer." 20 years ago, I was 13. I said, "Sir, I didn't mean you were still taking your blankie to bed when you were 13. But I do know what he was doing in bed back then. And I bet he wished he had a blankie with him." My husband doesn't like that joke. He told me it's too salty. I told him he's a wet blankie. But seriously, I love the millennials. My daughter's a millennial, and it's so hard for them to afford housing. To buy a home these days, it takes 2 incomes. The millennials and their parents. My husband and I just observed our 40th wedding anniversary. Thank you. To celebrate, we went to Viagra Falls. I did that joke at a retirement home, and one of the ladies there was a little hard of hearing. She said the view was awe-inspiring. I agreed. I hadn't seen a sight like that in a long time. People think the longer a married couple's been together, the longer they've gone without having sex. But that's not true for us. The longest I've ever gone was for 3 days when I hurt my hand. It was a repetitive motion injury. But it's fine now. See? Hey! My name is Julie Tuggle. Thank you.
Thank you. Awesome.
Thank
awesome.
you.
Nice to see you.
All right.
So, that was awesome. That was
Thank
great.
you very much.
So I have to ask, though, first. You said comedy came to you as in your third act.
Third
right?
act in life, that's right.
All right,
Yes.
so we got to know, what was Act 1 and what was Act 2?
Act 1 was a banker. I was a banker with Bank of America.
Okay.
And that was back, 30 years ago when they were going through and buying out all the banks in, Texas, and they were having mergers and acquisitions. And so I got downsized, Ann. I got downsized. So I said, well, do I want to stay in banking or do I want to do something totally different? And I decided to go into real estate, be my own boss, get my real estate license. And I did that in 1994. And I've been doing that ever since and selling real estate. And then, I'm not getting any younger, Ann. And I did some acting when I was younger, but that was 30 years ago. And I thought, it's going to be a breeze. I did it, 30 years ago. It's just like, climbing back on a horse or whatever. But it's not.
No,
I had
so
stage fright, and I've still got stage fright. It takes a while for you to get comfortable again.
Well, you never know you had stage fright right now. You did great.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. See? Yeah.
Thank you.
So one of the things that I'm really curious about is, during your time with the bank, which to me sounds incredibly dull, was there somebody that you were watching? Was there a comedian that was inspiring you in some way?
Well, seriously, I really do love Jerry Seinfeld and Dave Chappelle. Those are my heroes. I think they're great.
Okay.
Yeah.
So would you listen to them while you were doing banking stuff?
No. I guess back then it was harder to get away with pretending you're, doing work when you're really checking your social media. So I wasn't able to get away with much of that. But
at what point during Act 1 and Act 2 did you say, hey, Act 3 is going to be stand-up?
well, okay. So here's what happened. Everybody says I started this during COVID, and that was the same thing that happened with me. Because I had actually right before COVID, I was lucky enough to get in a movie in a movie called The Eyes of Tammy Faye with Jessica Chastain and Andrew Garfield. And so they
I'm
rapped.
sorry, Julie, do you have their numbers? Because we need to book them for the next one.
I'll give her. I'll
Okay.
give her a call. I'll
Okay,
give her a
good.
call. We're
Okay.
buds.
Sorry.
She's a super person, though. But anyway, they wrapped in 2019, right before COVID started. So then during COVID, I said, you know, this is great. I'm going to get back into acting, but I need to come up with a monologue and, you know, for auditions and everything. And so I just wrote my own material, and that kind of led into, hey, this is kind of funny. I wonder if this would work with stand-up, because if you're waiting around for somebody to cast you in a movie, you know, odds are slim. So I thought, well, this way I have a little more control over it, and I can go do stand-up at some of the local open mics, and that's how I got started, really, is doing my audition at an open mic and then just developing it from there into a stand-up routine.
So one thing just kind of led into another thing.
Exactly, exactly.
So one of the things that, you know, when I love watching like Jerry Seinfeld or any of the comics and everything, is talking to them about where they're getting some of their material, and you know, and for many of them, it comes from a real, like a place of sadness or a place of trauma.
It does.
And,
or frustration, absolutely.
So
anger.
Sounds like this is resonating with you.
Oh, it does. It does.
So can you share some of that and how you're relating that into your stand-up?
Yes, a lot of my stand-up has to do with, because I have started stand-up comedy as an older woman, okay. So there is some discrimination against older women comics because, you know, most of the comedians are younger and a lot of them are men. It's tough. I got a double whammy. I'm a woman and older woman. So it makes it a little more challenging. So I would say I do jokes about that because you can't come right out and complain to somebody. So you got to make it funny. And so I weave that into my material.
So there's really...
It's a release for me. It's an escape for me to vent,
That's great.
if you will.
That's great. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Yes,
It was great to have you
absolutely.
here.
Thank you.
And
Thank you, everybody, for
stay
coming
with
out.
us. We're going to be right back with our funny guy, Tony Galardi. All right. Which I spelled wrong.
Some suits don't understand the dirty nails and callous hands. Strangers to blood, sweat, and tears. Don't fit too well around here. If your neck's a little red and your collar's blue and the bill's always a little past you, you need something at the end of the day. Know what I've been trying to say, yeah. It's a working man's song, 40 hours long, 5 o'clock it out. When the day's all done, if you gotta break your back, everything you have, ain't no doubt you can sing along with a working man in a working man's song. More life than getting by, we're all gonna live it up tonight and celebrate till the cows come home. Don't you think that it's time to roll a big fat one? Fire it up, go ahead. Raise that cup to the backbone of this crazy land. Make some noise if you understand. Yeah, It's a working man's song, 40 hours long, 5 o'clock it out. When the day's all done, gotta break your back for everything you have. Ain't no doubt you can sing along with a working man in a working man's song. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with a silver spoon. Sometimes I wish that I had one too. All playing with the hand we're dealt. Cheers to y'all for working like hell. Lift it up 'cause it could help. wish that I had one too. We're all playing with the hand we're dealt. Cheers to y'all for working like hell. Lift it up, 'cause it could help. Yeah, Ain't no doubt about it. Sing along with a working man and a working man song. Ain't no doubt you can sing along with a working man and a working man song. 40 hours long, 5 o'clock it out when the day's all done. You gotta break your back for everything you have. Ain't no doubt you can sing along with a working man in a working man song. Thank you. All right, sending that out to everybody working hard this week.
Welcome back to Late Night Regrets. That was Josh Daniel, who is our very own here in Charlotte, and you can see him again, or you can see him next at the Vaulted Oak Brewery on May 30th. So thank you, Josh. So please help me now in bringing up here a very gifted improviser whose name I totally messed up before we went to break, Tony Galardi. Tony, come on up.
One person gave me a standing ovation. Thank you so much. Wow. Yeah, all right. Thank you so much for having that. Settle down. I love you.
He's gonna give me wine. Everybody be quiet now.
It's such an honor to be on this show. I love it. I'm such a big fan. So I went out and got the finest I could find. 19 Crimes, Cali Rose by Snoop Dogg.
Snoop.
You got to share that with the crew, though, Ann. You can't just.
No, I don't.
Hey.
Thank you. That was so thoughtful.
My pleasure. It's,
Snoop and I are buds.
Well, you will be.
Yeah. That was very, very kind of you.
Oh, thank you all for having me. I'm such a big fan. Can we give y'all a round of applause? Because this is so awesome.
This is fun. This is fun. And one of the things that, for those who clearly have seen you before perform, improvise, you are one of the most physical improvisers I have ever seen. The way you just throw your body around is really, it's impressive, but it's also the mom in me goes, like, oh, that's going to leave a mark. But, you know, why and how? how did that get started?
Well, Ann, I love attention. And
don't we all? That's why we're here.
Yes. And when you lack any formal skill or talent, you have to look elsewhere. So I think that's kind of how it started. And two, a lot of think about these folks and y'all. You get really vulnerable in certain moments of your life where you do things that you didn't mean to do and you feel like a fool. And I think in a weird way, seeing somebody really get hurt like that and look like an idiot makes everybody else feel better and a little more comfortable about their lives. So I think that's a driving force. I'm just trying to make the world a better place.
Yeah. I think he's trying to make the world a more bruised place.
What do you want from me?
Like the socks, man.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, tell me, you know, who inspired your I don't want to say your shtick, because it's not that. It's like, who inspired you as a young man growing up? Did you go, huh, I want to be just like that person?
A few people. I had a neighbor that had a big garden, and for some reason, he was a very fit person, young, not too old, but for some reason, he'd always like trip over the hose, or like trip over his dog, and that was probably the first sort of germ of inspiration. And then along with such a prestigious influence, one of my early heroes was Johnny Knoxville from Jackass. Jackass in general. There we go, Jackass fans out there.
Yeah,
the only
he's
57-year-old.
You're clearly not alone.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I adored him. I mean, I remember in high school, people would do book reports about like Robert F. Kennedy and like Gandhi. And I really just, I wanted to do like a 20-page single space thesis on the joy of Johnny Knoxville et al.
So we actually have some video of you being a jackass, I guess, from your high school days.
Oh man.
So if we could maybe show that, and we can let our audience here and at home know about Tony.
Oh, it's too packed of a theater for this. All right.
Warning. The following clip features stunts that should not be attempted. Late Night Regrets insists that no one attempt to reenact or recreate any stunt or activity performed on this show.
Judging from the complete silence of the audience, I'm glad that never took off. Yeah.
Well, I think they might
Great.
just be in shock that you're still alive after some of this. Yeah. Yes, the hair really threw people.
Usually does. Yes. Yes. I lost it not too long after that. To be honest, yeah, I think that was senior year of high school, or one of the years.
Were you how many times did you do senior year? Best 4 years of your high school career?
No, senior year once, believe it or not. I did not have to repeat any years.
But clearly you repeated a lot of your stunts. You felt, I mean, and if anybody noticed on the timestamp on that, that all happened in one day, like within 5 minutes on one day. So it might have been the first day that your buddy got a hold of the camcorder from home, or what? But so who was in on that? You were not alone.
No. Thank goodness. That would be crazy.
That's the crazy part. Yes.
I had a bunch of my buddies were as enthusiastic as I was about this sort of avant-garde art. So
it's a stretch, but yes.
Well, I agree to disagree. So one of my friends was in TV production in high school, and he pitched the idea to do a show inspired by Jackass. We thought it changed our lives so much that we should bring it to our entire high school and make them be happy as well. So
it was a public service per se.
Absolutely, yeah. That was a pilot of sorts, and then we pitched it to the guy his name was Mr. Aguirre, and he was in charge of TV production. We had like video announcements and morning announcements, and he saw maybe 15 seconds of that, and he literally goes, "Fuck no, no thank you, no thanks." And he told us to make sure that we finished our community service hours. But thank you. Thank you for making a dream come true. That's fantastic.
So I'm afraid to ask this, but I do want to know, because you've kind of set the bar there. But what is the weirdest thing that you've ever done, or the most, like, how far have you gone? The strangest. The most physical.
Well, some of that I probably shouldn't say while being recorded, but I'll give you one. One comes to mind that was that escalated very highly. It was in high school. We were walking around being dumb, eating pizza, and just looking for the next idea. And somebody constructed like a scale, like 3-story house model, I guess for architecture class. It was like this big, and I guess
I'm afraid.
they were done with it, so they like stuck it in the trash, and we found it, and we thought, oh, this will be great. So the idea was to take it and like walk across what we called the breezeway. It was like the sidewalks in between the buildings of high school, and I was gonna walk and fall right on it and crush it, and then cry because it was I couldn't believe it was my project and I needed to turn it in that day. So it happened and it worked out perfectly. And I was crying like real tears, and I was like, my parents are gonna hate me, and they're gonna disown me, and this and that. But I didn't know that the principal of the entire school was watching, and she came up holding back tears, saying, "Tony, it's gonna be okay, all right, come with me." So she grabbed my hand and rushed her to her office, and she's like, "Who's the teacher that you need to turn this into?" And I was like, Miss Navarro, and she's like, okay, and she wrote like a long note. Like, it was not Tony's fault. I saw him. It was a mistake. Please don't fail him. This is like a very long thing, and she like checked up on me. And thank God, like the teacher I knew was cool, and I gave it like I went to her classroom, gave her the note, and she was laughing, and then she gave me another paper to bring back to the principal and said, Tony Galardi is failing. Yeah, that's what comes to mind.
All right, well, we are going to play a game.
Oh!
All right?
Let's play.
You ready?
Absolutely.
Okay, so we're going to play a game called App or Crap.
Okay, go on.
App or Crap.
Okay.
Okay? All right, so what's going to happen is I'm going to read you the name of an app, okay? And you're going to, and you can ask the audience for help. They seem to be your friends.
Yeah, well,
Well,
you'd be
yeah,
surprised.
Yeah, okay. But, you ready?
Sure, so are we,
So I'm going to show you one,
okay.
and I'm going to describe it, and then you can say, I think it might be an app, and then, oh, no, I think it might be crap.
Okay.
Okay?
Good. I am uniquely fit for this position. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Do you need to take another drink before we start? Or
That's not a bad idea.
Okay. Well, while I'm reading, you can do this. Okay,
Great.
This one here is our first one. Okay? This one is called Car Matey. Okay? Car Matey. So ever forget where you parked? This app helps direct you back to where you've left your car using a pirate voice. Car Matey. Is it an app or is it crap?
I don't need any help on this one. This is 100% an app. I support it. I would use it.
You guys agree?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, you were correct. It is a real app. Yes.
Oh.
Yes, it's a real app.
I get it now, whether it's real or not. Yes, okay, perfect. Now I'm tuned in.
Welcome to the show, Tony. Welcome. All right.
Okay.
Okay, this one is called Chef's Surprise. Okay, Chef's Surprise. Okay. Feeling adventurous in the kitchen? This app combines random ingredients into delicious recipes that you can try out for yourself or on your unsuspecting family members. Who knows what you might create with Chef's Surprise? Is it an app or is it crap?
Well, I don't like the name because it's surprise. It could be anything. It could be like a Michelin star meal or like a ramen bowl that you just got from the microwave. But I think I'll take a little bit of help on this. I think it's an app.
What do you guys think? Do you think it's an app? Oh, you think it's crap?
No, guys, not whether it's crappy, whether it's an actual app.
It's crap.
Crap. I'm gonna say app.
You're gonna say it's an app?
App, right
App?
here.
I'm sorry, Tony. This one is crap.
Oh my
It's not
God.
an app.
It sounded so realistic.
I know.
Sorry.
All right. We're on to our third one. It's called Fake an Excuse. This is an app called Fake an Excuse, okay? Ever been on a phone call that seems like it's never going to end?
Yep.
Now program your phone to interrupt your phone calls with realistic sound effects, like a doorbell ring, a baby crying, or police sirens, so you'll always have the perfect excuse to end annoying phone calls.
Oh, and if that's not an app, I'm going to be very disappointed. That's fantastic. Out of hopefulness, I say app for sure. And you all know you need this. Yeah. There are a lot of people that talk too much.
He is correct. This is an app.
Oh my God.
Okay.
What's the name of the app?
Fake an Excuse.
Okay,
Here,
gotcha.
you can have
Yes,
this.
yes.
Okay, there we go.
Oh.
All right, here we go. Places I've pooped. There's a word. There's a string of words I've always wanted to say on TV. Okay, places I've pooped. This app only does one thing. It keeps track of the places you've taken a poop.
That crap.
What do you guys think, app or crap? I'm sorry, folks.
What?
That's a real app.
Why would you want to keep track of where you pooped?
So I'm assuming you don't want this card.
I'm going to download it, but...
All right, here we go. We just have a couple more. You ready?
Yeah.
This is called the Dance Off Calculator. Okay? He's already suspicious. He's like, all right. Ever wanted to challenge a friend to a dance-off but don't have anyone around you to judge your moves? Dance Off Calculator uses your phone's camera to watch and objectively judge your impromptu dance routines. Challenge your friends to see who can get the highest score.
Yeah, I wouldn't bother with it. I'm very secure in my moves, but I'm gonna go crap. Crap. Well, how about y'all? Crap. Crap.
You're all right. It's
Yes.
all crap.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
Stupid app.
You ready?
Yes.
This one is called Run Pee. Another stream of words I love putting together. Ever been in the middle of a movie and really needed to pee? Fear no more with Run Pee, an app that tells you the best times to go pee during a movie.
Oh yeah, I agree. 100% app. I'm in. I will invest.
You guys agree? Yep, it's an app. Yep, good job, Tony.
Thank you. You're saving my life with all these apps.
All right, this is our last one. This is called the Pet Translator Pro. The Pet Translator Pro app, okay? Ever wonder what your dog or cat is saying? Pet Translator Pro provides you with likely translations for all the demands, complaints, and observations of your furry friends. What do you think?
I guess. Was it ChatGPT can write an entire novel? So I guess they have technology that can tell you that your cat hates you for not opening the door. So I'm gonna go app.
What do you guys think? You agree? No. No. Ooh. Well, your friends are right. I'm sorry.
Oh.
It doesn't exist.
Damn it. Well,
I know. You can just have to guess now.
Now I got something to work on.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Are you ready for our final bit of art?
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. So earlier today, we actually asked some of our former guests here to actually do some artwork, some crafts per se, arts and crafts.
Okay.
Okay, and we are going to judge how well they did. Okay, so first we're going to actually invite them all up here. If we could have our guest artists come to the stage, please. Woo! Yeah! Okay, you're going to hop up your chair?
Yes, yes.
Now, if you guys could just line up right here, the four of you, if you wouldn't mind. 5 of you? Oh, this is best.
Oh.
Oh, this is awesome. Okay.
Oh, man.
Oh, where is our art? We need our art. Okay. So we have some pieces of art here that we're going to, here, why don't I hold up one too?
Yeah.
No, we got you.
Yeah, I want this
so
one.
you want that one? Okay. So what we asked them to do was to actually visualize their junk. Okay? No, don't be laughing. That's somebody's junk.
No, it's
Okay.
wonderful.
Okay.
Junk.
Wow, that is really good. Okay. So these are just some of them. So we actually have these two. So you and I have to determine of these lovely gentlemen back here who did what. Okay? So we're just going to ask them to hold it if you think of who did what. So let's start with that one. Who do you think did that beauty piece?
Hold on. So you all created this based off of your penises? Is that what I'm?
Yep. And testicles. Yes.
All right. Yeah. You sure do. So should I? Whose artwork is attributed to whose junk?
Yeah, but yeah. So you have to actually hand it to the person that you believe who did this work of art.
Oh man. Let's see here. Yeah. There we go. I need a little profile here. Let's. For some reason, I feel like giving this to you.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like.
Okay, and what is your name?
I'm Jordan.
You're Jordan. Okay, Jordan, if you wouldn't mind kind of holding that. You know what? You hold it however. No, not down there.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Jordan. Okay. All right, Tony. So here is another beautiful piece of art. Could you hold that up for us? That's a really sunshiny piece. What do you think?
I'm just trying to locate the penis in here. But I guess these three could be, yeah. Yes.
I think there's three, actually.
Yes. No, that makes sense. I'm going Steve.
All
Like,
right.
this has Steve energy.
Okay. All right. So
Mustache
so
there.
just introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Steve.
Well, that was kind of clear. Yeah. All right. Could we get another piece of art, please? So we have Steve and Jordan so far that we think.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I definitely see it. I see it. That's a pretty straightforward rendition.
This is a beautiful work of art.
Yeah,
Notice the use of the blue pom-poms. And yeah, I can't speak any more about it. It's beautiful.
This is very long. Yes. No, and that's yeah. That's impressive. I'm going. Patrick, I feel like this has your energy on it.
And our final work of junk.
Oh.
Now, I don't know if y'all can see it, but we do have a rainbow down here. Yeah. I feel dirty just holding this. Can you take it?
Yeah, I certainly will take it. Yeah, absolutely.
So now we only have one contestant left here.
Yes.
And what is your name, please?
My name is Olajuwon.
And you go by?
Olajuwon.
I knew he was going to do that to me. I knew you were going to do that. And yeah, we have to still, I haven't introduced Patrick here, even though we know everybody's name.
Sorry.
Patrick?
I'm Patrick.
Yeah.
And they know my name.
They know your name. All right. So, Tony, I think we have to give that one to O, and then we can probably take one final look. No.
I just want to make sure I'm right. All right, good.
Okay. So now, everybody hold them up there. I'm going to take a quick survey and just give a yay or a nay on these. So, do we agree this is Patrick's? Okay. How about O? Oh, okay. They believe it's yours. Jordan? And Steve? Steve, you have one fan out there.
Thank you. I love you too.
You got two fans, Steve.
3.
All right, so let's see. Can the real owner of this junk please come forward and claim your junk?
That's my junk.
That's
Give it back.
okay. There you go. And you give me your other junk. Okay.
I see the similarity in hair now.
Now, now we see it. All right, I'm just going to keep moving down here. Oh, is this your junk?
This is definitely my junk, but hold on. There you go.
Oh. I see. Okay. Well done. We guessed correctly. All right. I should have known when the rainbow was upside down. Oh, that's my bad. All right.
Well, it depends on when you look at it.
Okay. Okay.
Position. Yes. Yes. Yeah, we've all been there.
All right. Jordan, is that your junk?
This is my junk.
Woo! Yes!
Come on.
Nice. Nice.
Heavily inspired by the Trolls movies. The Trolls films. Yes. The Trolls trilogy. Yes, the Trolls trilogy, if I may. The best trilogy.
Okay, and Patrick, I guess this means that this is your junk.
This is my junk.
Wow. Okay, so nice work.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just going to go down the line here quickly and just get one word from, one word, please, of your inspiration, your artist inspiration.
Trifecta.
Okay.
Veins. Reality.
Lake Flaccid.
Wow. All right, I do believe that we have a prize. Tony, you and I get to judge the best artwork for the junk.
Okay. Wow, I've never thought I'd find myself in this position. Yeah.
Did you really?
Come on, Tony.
Yeah.
Get our junk.
I'm sorry. I've never had
Observe it.
so many in my face before.
Look at it.
Sorry. I'm going. I'm
You
going
can't-
this particular one. That's my vote. It's very colorful and unique. I see vein work. I see. I just see inspiration. But
Observe the pipe cleaner macaroni combo.
yeah, no, I do. I'm observing right now. But all great additions. But for my money, the protrudingness of this one, it really
Well-
does it for me.
Jordan,
Really into angles.
I'd like to. Okay. I'd like to present to you your prize.
Oh, thank you.
It's a Slim Jim.
Mild.
Sorry. And a gift card to Starbucks.
It's getting better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you all. Thank you all. And I want to thank all of you guys for joining us here tonight. It's been a great show. I want to thank Julie Tuggle. Tony. Excellent. Tony, thank you so much. Our director, Andrew, who is the brains behind this thing, behind the door. I want to thank Josh Daniel for providing us some music. And of course, $1,000 Movie, who provided our opening music. We will see you again on June 9th. Until then, make sure you have some late night regrets. Goodbye, everybody. We should have auctioned them off.
Come as you were, as I want you to be, as fair, as chill, as in a melody. Hurry up, just take your time. The choice is yours, don't be late. Never there. As it feels, as in a melody, melody. choice is yours. Don't really have a rest in death, as in all memory, of memory, of memory. Yeah. No, I don't have a gun when I swear that I don't have a gun. No, I don't have a gun. No, I don't. Come as you were, as I want you to be, as a friend, as a trip, as in all memory, memory, yeah. No, I don't have a gun when I swear that I don't have a gun. No, I don't have a gun. No, I don't.